Hey guys, this is Garies. Welcome back to my gaming channel. We are back here in Minecraft Plus and we are doing the sand thing again. Sorry, I didn't want to do it yet another episode, but we are going to finish up the sand harvesting system, or the loading and unloading system rather. In a previous episode we discovered that we have some issues with the loading and unloading, that the minecarts bump into each other because one system is quicker than the other, etc. So I went back to the most simple system, just one track and so on. So let's head back over there and I'll show you what I've done. Okay, we are way over in this direction, and as I mentioned, we went back to simplicity. So I've made multiple stations trying to make a system to handle more than one or two minecarts at a time, and then when this one leaves, it triggers the next one to come back, and the next one, and the next one, and the next one. But unfortunately there was still some issues with backlogging, etc. So I just gave up and went back to basics. So it will come, it will unload, and it will send the minecart back. So easy peasy. So let's head back to that side. Okay, and we're back on this side, and as you can see, I've cleared out a little bit of sand. So everything you see in front of you is just sandstone. So I've cleared 2 layers of sandstone. That's why you see just normal stone there. And I've gathered almost a double chest worth of sandstone. I carried it back now home when I did the intro. I went off cam, I had to enchant a few more pickaxes and shovels. Lost a few, and yeah, so it was quite a bit busy, and this is a system we're doing now. So the minecart will come, it will stop, and it will go back out. So just a simple back and forth, but I changed the way. So this will not send the minecart away. Remember, if there was nothing in the hopper, it will send the minecart away. But now I'm only sending the minecart away when it's full. So we have a comparator here that will only see when it's full, and then it will send a signal releasing this piston and all that fun stuff. Okay, so what happens here, this powers this block. Ooh, something is not right. Did I not fix it? Did I break something accidentally, or did I not fix it properly? There's supposed to be redstone running into that block. I think I forgot about that part. Okay, let me go grab some redstone, otherwise this is not going to work. So how this is working, or should work rather, is it detects a signal, and when it's full it will send a signal there retracting this piston. There's actually a much easier way, should be a much easier way to doing this. And when it's full, only when it's full, it will send a signal here. There's no redstone. Can show. So when the minecart is full, and this there was a hopper over here, or not a hopper, a comparator, seeing when the the hopper was full or something, and then it will send it as soon as the minecart has something, and when the hopper is empty it will send it. So it will send the last bit that goes, but I only want to send it when it's full, and I've filled all these with sand. So 1 2 3 4 5 double chests, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 hoppers. So that's another 55 stacks. 6 9 54. So that's basically another double chest. So 6 double chests worth of sand going into minecart, and there's 3 directions that is filled from the top, left, and right. So it will fill it much more quickly than it used to, and then it will send it off. It will unload, unfortunately, at normal speed. I'll still see if there's a way to extract it quicker, but there's no way putting 2 hoppers underneath it to pull it. It will pull it quicker, but you need to have the minecarts on the middle on a line. And then if you power the, or give a powered rail power, the minecart won't go because it's stuck in the middle of a cart, or in the middle of the track. So you need to be against something for it to be able to send away. So that's a bit difficult. I will see, maybe I can do something like this, because it's in an incline, so when it gets power it might... Oh well, this is temporary setup, so I don't want to go overboard. That's why I stopped with the previous, or not making it complicated, because it's just going to be temporary till we cleared out the Guardian Temple. So that's enough rambling. Let me go get redstone so that I can show you. Isn't there maybe a mine shaft we can quickly go into? Oh, I doubt it. Okay, let me get redstone to finish the circuit. I don't know why I broke that. Yeah, anyway, see you in a sec. Okay, we're back, and a trader came to visit us. Pufferfish and sea pickle. I would like to get the sea pickle actually, but well, let's quickly fix this. Okay, so when this reaches 15 power, we'll send a signal depowering this piston, and in turn switching off this piston. This is what I mean. I think we can just invert it in some way. We don't need this. We might just be able to just put a repeater into this block, which will turn off this redstone torch. And then we don't need this piston or this torch. Oh well, doesn't matter. Okay, so now this should work. Okay, so let's see it in action. Okay, so let me show you. If you place it in the middle, nothing will happen. There needs to be a block before it goes. So there it goes. Look, that speed to... Looks like it's only giving... two at a time. Why is it so slow? Can it only take two at a time? It should be able to take more. Oh well, still it's 2 times quicker, so it will go off into direction. Let's see if we can speed it along. So that we can... Oh, this hopper is empty now. Yeah, you see, that's the other problem. And that looks better. This hopper is disabled with this. Yeah, that's a problem. Okay, well now we know. So I need to work on this a little bit more. But with that it should now. When it's full, go off. And there it goes. And in a bit we should see it come back. Okay, I've waited almost 10 minutes for the chest to return, and just then I thought, no, let's run see what happened. Maybe it got stuck here or something, but it was still up here. So this will take proper 15 minutes probably to unfold, so that's why you keep on mining and dump the sand and then let this thing run back and forth. Well, since we have chunk loaders, unfortunately this is modded, so not vanilla Minecraft. I'll see if there's a way to chunk load. I'm not aware of anyway. But anyway, so this one will keep on collecting sand and bringing sand over here. So this is kind of cool. Okay, so we'll fill this whole row before it starts the next row, before it starts the next row. So now we can start placing sand. So basically what we are going to do, we have actually another issue that I need to show you guys quickly about. Where some of those sea vine stuffs. Okay, so we'll probably need to go grab those. Okay, here is good. So I'm going to go do this island and show you guys on this island what issue we are going to run into while doing the temple. Okay, this is actually perfect. Grab a couple of sand blocks. So what we're going to do is we're going to get a perimeter around that, and we're going to fill that whole area with sand, and that is going to help us be able to clear out all the water and have an easy way inside that temple. Actually, with our potions at the moment, I think we'll be good. But yeah, let's see. Okay, so around that temple you'll see there's a bunch of this kelp over there. Okay, so if we place sand here, and this does not work, okay, and there's kelp underneath it, this is going to happen. So sand will never accumulate on the ground, prohibiting us to place or fill the whole area with sand. So what we need to do is go grab a water breathing potion, grab a potion of night vision, and then we're going to have to swim around that, break off all the water or all the kelp in the area that we can see, so that we can start placing that. So let's go back to base, grab the potions, and then we start prepping for the Guardian Temple clearing, or whatever we want to call it. Okay, so we'll see you in a sec at base. Okay, back at base. Let's drop those two sands. Okay, so let's see what potion we have. We have water breathing and we have night vision actually. Fire resist, night vision, another night vision, nice. Water breathing is not as important. That's healing, right? Just want to see. Yes, healing. And then we need to add glowstone. Let's see, can we make it free? Nope. Can't we increase this duration? No. Huh. Why is it only showing health? Oh, there's healing. There's health. No, what's going on here? Regeneration. Ah, yes, you can increase the duration of this. That's great. Oh, 2 you can't increase. Ah, that's a bummer. Okay, well, we need to get healing. And let's increase the potency. It's fine. Now we need to wait for it a few seconds and then we drop it. Well, we might as well close up this hole now. And then our brewing room is complete. We need to make a plan with this light. I'm thinking of putting a sea lantern in here, because it kind of looks like a soul lantern. Anyway, let me finish that healing and then we'll meet you back at the guarding temple. Gee whiz, it's back and forth. And then we'll clear that out for preparation. In the next episode we will start with a sand filling time period or chapter of that. And that's a massive project, unfortunately, but we can actually at least start farming those lanterns and so on. Let me show you. Lantern, sea lantern, these prismarine shards and crystals. We need them. Killing these guys. 0 to 2, 0 to. And these guys is also from these guys. Oh, here's the whole loot drop. Or loot table, sorry. I actually get pufferfish from killing this guy. Interesting. There's only one Elder Guardian as far as I know, but these guys, just the normal Guardians, they keep on spawning, and that's what we want to farm. So we want to farm that, and then we actually get pufferfish as well. That's cool. We'll make an automated farm for that. Maybe have a few water columns. And then when they spawn, they swim outside that column, they drop. Maybe in every, like a grid pattern. They, excuse me, they drop and fall to their death. And a hopper minecart picks up all the resources. And yeah, I think we can do something like that. Okay, well, now we can drop it properly. Okay, shouldn't take this long. There we go. Okay. Oh yeah, it's instant elf, so there is no duration. Okay. Ah, well, my bad. Okay, so let me head back. I'll meet you back. Or bring you back. Okay, so it's just morning and we have a few dolphins here, so hopefully they can keep us going. So let's go. Night vision and water breathing. So we're going to stay underwater forever. Let's get some speed going. There we go. Let's see. Okay. If we can at least... Ooh, yeah, you see. That's what I was afraid of. So if we can get this off the ground. Okay, so we need to clear this to be able to prep the area. You need to, as soon as you see that, you need to break that beam, because it can hurt you if you don't break the beam. Okay, there's one, there's another one. Okay, just 2 or 3 around it. Should be sufficient. You need to break all the grass and kelp, otherwise it's not going to work. So you can make a few rounds around the temple. We'll do it on top of the temple in a second. Just want to clear what I can around before we go on top of the temple, because that can take a bit of time. Okay, I don't think that's the issue. What's these small things? It's the first time I'm seeing it. Oh, there's chests inside. Nice. First time seeing that. Okay, we can actually kill these guys. Okay, it's easier said than done to clean them, and that's why I wanted to have this healing potions with us. Okay, so we're kind of good. And just on top of that, okay, it's fine. There's a few down here. I think this was the easiest one, or easiest part. On top of the temple is the hardest part. And there's another one here. Okay. Oh, we've got a dolphin's blessing or whatever that is. I need to check. Okay, let me finish this quickly and let's see, what's this? Water breathing, night vision, mining fatigue. Oh yeah, mining fatigue is what the Guardians gives you. Or the Elder Guardian gives you. That's so that you can't break the temple to get to him. Because that makes it easier, and they don't want you to make it easier. And guess what? We're making it easier by doing this. So this is definitely, I don't know. It's not cheating. It's normal mechanics, but that's not how it's intended to do. And there we get some mining fatigue again, which is fine. We don't really need really need them. Ooh. And there's the entrance. So we'll go get the entrance when we're there. Okay, what I was saying, we don't really need to mine quickly. It's just grass that we're breaking. So, easy peasy. Okay, but I'm wasting time. So let me finish this, and once I'm done, I'm going to head back to base, and then I'll bring you back, and then we can do the outro, and then in the next one we can continue and start placing the sand. So, we'll see you in a sec. Okay, we are back at base, and we are done. I still have some mining fatigue on me. That Guardian got me. So I killed all the kelps that I could and all the grass underwater, and hopefully it's everything. Picked up a bunch of kelp and some ink sacs, so I think that some of those Guardians killed some poor squids. But yeah, and I killed one of them and got a prismarine shard, so that's kind of cool. So now let's see what we can make with blocks. We can make those. We can definitely make that. What I'm looking for. Oh, is that all? I thought there was more things. But yeah, so we've done that, we've done the prep, we've done everything. So in the next episode we are going to start building that. So I might go off cam and just start getting the perimeter set with sand. There's enough sand for that, and then I'll show you the big area we are going to need to cordon off. But anyway guys, for now let's call it an episode. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Didn't really do much, just underwater prepping and still troubleshooting some of the sand thingy, but that should now go on its own since it's chunk loaded. So all that sand that I harvested will automatically be transported, so I can just sit back and wait for that to happen. So at least I don't have to run back and forth with the sand the whole time. So I harvest it, I dump it in a few chests, and I go to the other side and I start building. And afterwards we have to harvest all those sand out again, but then that trick with the torch comes in much more handy. But yeah, I'll show you that when we get there eventually. But for now, let's call it an episode. Thank you for joining me. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't done so already, please consider subscribing to my channel. I would appreciate that a bunch. But for now, we'll see you in the next one. Cheers!